morning, Bruce Drysdale, and a warm welcome back to the 2014-15 school year. I'm Susan Bowers, your Child Nutrition Manager here at Bruce Drysdale, and we are looking forward to an exciting year here in the Beer Kitten Cafe. Would like to extend a warm welcome to our new teachers and faculty this year, and I have just a few things I would like to cover this morning with everyone, and we will go into more detail when you make your tours through the cafeteria. Universal breakfast, and it's mandated by the state and the USDA, has to be a complete breakfast served to the students. When you come for your tours, I'm going to have a packet that will contain a sheet with all the breakfast requirements on it. I would like to go over just briefly that a student receives the milk, they receive the entree, they receive the fruit, they receive the juice. So that when the bins come back with your rosters marking who has breakfast, it's not an attendance sheet, it's a sheet of exactly which students ate and took the full breakfast. So a class of 20, if 10 students ate, there should be 10 of each item returned in the bin. And for those of you that question it, there are many items that we can refrigerate, we can serve at lunch. They do not necessarily get thrown out because we try not to waste food here in the cafeteria. In your breakfast bins, you'll receive a folder such as Ms. Penley's from last year. We have bright new folders coming this year. It will have a roster for you to check mark who had breakfast. Your universal breakfast requirements will be in there, and your lunch count forms, which we ask that these bins be returned to the cafeteria no later than 8:30. The lunch count forms need to be filled out so that we have an accurate accounting for what we need to prep and plan for lunch that day. But please take note. Not always does a student at 8:15 in the morning know exactly what they want for lunch, or maybe their tummy got a little upset and maybe they decided they want the grilled cheese with the tomato soup instead of what they ordered. Yes, we do accommodate them. We will allow them to make changes. It's the offer versus serve lunch program. And since we're discussing lunch, yes, there was a price increase this year. Student lunches have increased to $2.30, and adult lunches increased to $3.25. So the prices did go up this year, but that's expected. We also set a charge limit for students, and this year the charge limit is $5. Any student who does not pay their account and keep it current after they reach $5 will receive a cheese sandwich and a milk at no charge. We don't want the students to go hungry, but we cannot let them escalate in their charges and have the school responsible for field trips. The students will need to come to the cafeteria in the morning to select their milk, pick up their bag lunch, and enter their numbers into the computer. And the same goes for early release as well as field trips. DPI no longer allows us to box up the number of lunches that you require, put them in a box so that the teacher or teacher's assistant can pick them up. They must come through the line and make their selections. So hopefully you'll have some good field trips, and I look forward to making the bag lunches for you. I don't know if you can see from the video that there's been some changes in the cafeteria with the tables. We've got a new seating arrangement, and when you come to the cafeteria for your tours and you receive your packets will include your new lunch count forms, as well as your lunch schedule and the table assignments, so everybody will be on the same page as to which tables are whose and what have you. You will also notice right behind me that we've made some changes at the front, and the microwaves have disappeared. And that is because we have moved them for a full teacher table at the back of the cafeteria, back by the Jungle Book. And the microwaves were moved back there. There's been some issues with the health departments because they're not food service grade, what have you. So we're trying to keep the health inspectors happy by having a separate area for the teachers, which means hopefully we can keep them clean, tidy up after yourselves. We will be stocking it with supplies for you back there also, for forks, spoons, napkins, and other items. So when you come in the door, as the students come through the serving line, You will have easy access right to anything that you may need for your lunch if you're not dining with us. So when you come down for your tours, we'll have your packets ready. Hopefully it will have all the information in it. And if you think of any questions or have any concerns that you want to address specifically to me, please feel free to do so, and we will try to answer all your questions for you. So I wish you all a wonderful year and look forward to seeing you in the lunch line.